Yeah, well, it was obviously a good performance today by Buffalo. They've got a good team. They're well coached, and they played well tonight. And we just weren't able to do much in any phase of the game. They outplayed us all the way across the board. Outplayed us and outcoached us, and they did a good job. They're a very good football team, and we could see why they're the AFC East champions this year. They deserve to be.
We'll open up with questions. We'll start with Ben Volen, followed by Doug Kine.
Hey, Bill. Just a few weeks ago, you guys shut out the Chargers 48-5-0. What's happened to the team since then?
Well, tonight we didn't play as well as we're capable of, and Buffalo played well, so they're certainly the better team tonight, and they were better than we were in all phases of the game: offense, defense, special teams, playing, coaching, fundamentals. They did a better job than we did, and deserved to win.
The broadcasters mentioned a few times tonight. They said you weren't buying into the Josh Allen craze. You weren't buying into it. Do you have more respect for Josh Allen's game after his performance tonight?
Yeah, I don't know what they said. I'm on the record on that.
Okay, thanks.
Next question, Doug Kine, followed by Mike Reese.
Like Ben said, they did say that you said that you weren't buying into the Josh Allen MVP craze a couple times. Is that a fair interpretation of what you said to them?
I've said multiple times that Josh Allen's a good football player, and he's played well, and he's having a good year.
And there was a shot of you throwing the phone on the sideline after the challenge. What did you? I'm assuming you didn't see the play before the challenge, but what went on that play?
Yeah, obviously he made the catch. It was a good catch.
Next question, Mike Reese, followed by Tara Sullivan.
Bill, on the fake punt that they executed, was that sort of what you guys wanted with the gunners there uncovered?
Yeah, obviously they made a good play on it, and they executed it well, and they got us before we could make the play.
What did you see from the passing game with Cam before taking him out? What would you say the struggle for executing the pass?
Yeah, well, we didn't have much production. We had, just a combination of things. Protection, drop balls, just lack of good execution. We just didn't execute the passing game well, and they played well defensively with their pressure, and they covered well. So they did a better job than we did.
Next question, Tara Sullivan, followed by Matt Vatour.
I just wanted to follow up on Doug's question. Bill, what specifically were you annoyed at? Were you annoyed that somebody suggested you challenge that call when you threw the phone? And the reason I ask is I'm just wondering if it's an indication of, frustration just with how this entire season has gone. It's been obviously a very tough one for you.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good call. It was a good catch, and the challenge was obviously not successful, as it shouldn't have been. So.
Next question, Matt Vatour.
Bill, you mentioned Cam's lack of production passing the ball when you made the switch. Does that affect your plans for who's starting next week?
Yeah, the game was over about 10, 15 minutes ago, so. We worked on this game, we played the game, I mean, haven't made any plans for next week, obviously. Game's 15 minutes old.
Next question, Doug Kyde, followed by Andrew Callahan.
Why did you make the decision to go to Jarrett Stidham early in the third quarter?
Yeah, to give Jared a chance to play.
Looks like the final question will be Andrew Callahan.
Why was that the proper time in your mind to give Jarrett the chance to play?
Well, we weren't, we weren't playing very well, and I felt like it was the opportunity to, give him a chance to play. I mean, Cam did a good job for us. I mean, that wasn't the problem. But we were just weren't very competitive in the game. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Coach. Thanks, everyone.